Hey everybody. Sorry, it's me, Comic Crack. Um, let's not show too much of that up there. So I received Dungeon Degenerates, and I wanted to do a video about it because I'm kind of disappointed in the whole thing as a whole. To be totally honest, I'm not really happy with this backing. I mean, I'm sure the game is going to be great and everything. Just it's been a bit of a pain in the ass since things got shipped out. You can see the condition of the box here that I got. So let me give you the quick backstory. I backed the game on Kickstarter probably a year ago at this point. Um, really excited about it. The Goblinko people in general, I really like the art style. I bought the Halloween decorations last year. Bought some pork magazines. Got a bunch of stuff from them, some posters and things like that. Really happy with it. I really like the style. I thought it was great. Happy to support as always. And then supported Dungeon Degenerates, and the game got fully funded plus a bunch of extra money. They got a lot of money, I believe. I couldn't tell you the exact number. You'd have to look on the Kickstarter campaign. Um, all the boxes were ready to ship. They kept giving us updates of here's all the boxes, they're packed and everything is gone now, everything is out of here. Awesome. That's great. I was really excited about it. I believe they're in Portland. So I thought that that's where everything was coming from. And once the announcement was made that everything had been shipped, um, I was excited because generally, I mean, give or take, it takes about 7 to 10 days, sometimes as much as 2 weeks, for something to get from the United States to me here in Canada. Generally, that's obviously a generalization. It give or take that number. So I gave it a few weeks before I contacted because I wanted to make sure because it was a bigger package. Maybe it got held up at the border. I was a little worried about things crossing the border, to be honest, after what the post office lady had told me about everything from the States getting stopped. But I gave it 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then contacted just to kind of inquire as to the status of the box, and was met with not the nicest email, to be fair. Um, you okay? Thank you. Was met with not the nicest email, telling me that if I had paid attention, I would have noticed one of the 100 places that it was posted where the shipping, international shipping, was going to be taken care of by a company out of the UK. Live in Canada. I guess that's still considered international shipping. So I looked on the Kickstarter and I looked through all of the updates. I looked through every single update for talk of one of the 100 places where this was mentioned. Not one could I find. The only thing that I found, thank you very much, Lil. The only thing that I found was a question for UK people who wanted their games in the UK. They were talking about a distribution company there. That was it. That's the only talk. And then that was specifically for the UK. There was no talk of anything international. So I sent that message back and tried to be extra nice about it as far as, hey, listen, I did look. If you could, I'm totally ready to be proven wrong. I'm fine with that. If you could just point me to where it said that Canadian backers, their stuff was going to go overseas to the UK to a shipping company there to then get shipped back to North America to get sent to me here in Manitoba. And could you explain to me how that was the cheaper option? And I didn't get a response. Um, I've since unsubscribed from the Goblinko kind of email Updates. DHL is the company that took care of shipping the package out here, and you can see the beautiful state that it's in. I've already opened it just to check things out. Um, the pork magazine is soaking wet, so that's damaged. So that'll be garbage. The game itself looks like it's in okay shape. Um, Everything was packed with bubble wrap, but I mean, this is what I'm getting. So this is my thanks for backing a small company on Kickstarter, a company that I then went and told friends about. Our friend Geek backed the same game. I don't know how many people backed the game based on my videos. I'm not claiming by any stretch that because of me they had 100 backers or anything. Not at all. It's just I don't have a problem supporting indie companies. If anybody's watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I love supporting indie companies. You know that I love indie comic book creators. You know that I love, like, the K Vivo guys, for example. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I don't mind at all supporting small press and indie publishers to kind of help their vision come along. Right now, I'm backing a documentary. I backed a local publisher, so I just get kind of pissed off that when I ask a legitimate question, I'm kind of brushed off as one of the possibly hundreds of people that are sending him nasty emails. I don't know. I can't imagine that backing a game or that's doing a campaign to have one of your creations made real is an easy task. By no means do I mean it to be like an easy task. Of course, it's going to be difficult. It's going to have its ups and downs. But at the end of the day, if you're going to go that extra mile and ask the general public to back your game, and then you treat them this way, and this is the condition of the package that I spent a fair bit of money on, this is the condition that it's going to come to me in after waiting so long for it to go all the way overseas to then turn around and get shipped back to me in North America. The kicker is, it didn't even come straight to Canada. It went back to the fucking United States. It went to New York City and then came from the States. Granted, it's the other coast, but it came from the States, finally making its way to me here in Manitoba. So again, what was the incentive? What was the cheapness of this whole thing? I'm just really, actually, now that I'm talking about it out loud, it honestly just kind of pisses me off. I'm really not happy with it. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna open the game because I'm kind of on the fence of if I just want to send it back to them and ask for all my money back. Um, yeah. So maybe that's the unboxing right there. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll talk to you.